Hi, this is Joe Melillo, one of the founding partners here at Power Solutions. We're going to take a moment to show you how you're going to save money with solar. Right now, if you own a home, you obviously have an electric bill, and that bill is $200-300 a month and probably more. What we want to do is add a solar component that's going to eliminate or drastically reduce that bill. You could do this with no money down, so we're going to replace that bill with a lower monthly payment that's fixed and never goes up. And it's for a finite amount of time. You could choose a 10-year, 12-year, 15-year, even more if you wanted. For example, let's say we build you a system that's going to save you $200 per month. That monthly payment will be about, say, $130 a month. That puts $70 a month in your pocket from month one. That payment will never go up, but at the end of the term, now you get all of the electric that you produce for free. This works by something called net metering. We're going to take a moment now to show you how net metering works. Okay, let me explain net metering a little bit to you. Right now, the way your house is set up, power comes from the pole into your meter. Your meter spins to tell you how much power is going through into your breaker box and into your house. The more power you use, the more this spins, the faster it spins, right? That's a typical situation you have. If you add solar to the situation, right? All right, you got your little solar panels. Solar panels provide power to your panel box, which goes to your house. So power goes into your panel box, into your house, as long as you're using it. Now, supposing you're not using it, it's a slow day, nothing's happened, the air conditioner's off, whatever the case is. So now power is going to go back from your panel box back into your meter. This is going, and then it actually will go back to the grid, and maybe it's powering your neighbor's house. But right now what's happening is, instead of the meter going in the direction it usually goes in, the meter starts to spin backwards, all right? So that's the important part. When that meter spins backwards, that's how they charge you, right? They come once a month and they look at the meter. So at the end of the month, hopefully it didn't go anywhere, right? Because during the day, this happens. During the night, this happens. So the meter will be spinning one way during the day and the other way during the night. And at the end of the month, one of three things are going to happen. One, you used power, but not so much, will give you a small bill, all right? Or you used exactly what you produced, which would give you a zero bill, all right? If you produced more power than you use, what happens in that case is you have a credit bank bill. So they give you another line on your bill. It's called credit bank. If you use, say, 20 more kilowatt hours in a given month, that puts 20 kilowatt hours in your credit bank. What's important about that is, there are certain months of the year where you don't get as much solar, like in the winter, say January, because the sun is low in the sky and the days are short, right? So you're getting less solar. During the summer, you're getting plenty of solar, but you're using a lot of power. So those are the two times where there's a strain on your solar. Like you may not be able to produce enough. But during the fall, you're producing and putting money, or actually power, into your power bank. And in the spring, you're doing the same thing. So it's almost like storing nuts for the summer and the winter, right? So you're storing power during the spring for the summer, and you're storing power during the fall for the winter. And that's the basics of how net metering works. Now that you understand the obvious and how the electric companies work and how net metering works, what if you were able to change the way you were getting electricity so that they didn't have anything to charge you for? That's exactly what we do with solar. Instead of having to pay the electric company, the sun doesn't send you an invoice. So once you get installed, you are good to go. And because you're storing your own energy for the darker months, you are paying your future self. As we explained before, the best part is that if you store energy from the sun to use in your house, you can give that back to the electric company and they'll pay you. That's right, you give them extra power and they pay you credits on your account. So at the end of the day, you end up paying nothing. Does this sound like something you'd be interested in? So if you're ready to cut ties with the electric company and get out from under those ever-increasing bills, just contact us, and then you'll know how much money you could save from now on.